And welcome back. Jonathan and Andre took an impressive 3,200-mile bike ride across the country. But here's the catch. They have opposing political views. And today you can see their documentary. All right, some people can't even stand to be in the same room with one another for just a little bit of time. And you two rode across the country.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you got the idea. I mean, how did this even come up?
So I did a bicycle ride in 2015 that I called the Karma Ride. I rode to California from Knoxville to raise money for lupus. Jonathan wanted to ride with me during that ride, but he was a little too busy to do it. But 2016, he did a ride himself. And you'd like to tell him about the ride you did?
Yeah, I did a ride. So meeting Andre inspired me to do a solo ride. He did his solo ride 2015. I did my solo ride in 2016 from Newport Beach to Seattle, Seattle to Virginia Beach, Virginia. Mm-hmm. And the summer just changed my life. And talking to Andre, as soon as I got back in 2016, it was like, let's go do it again. But we did it together this time. And that's when the idea came to do a film.
So how did the ride go? Was there much political talk, or was it mostly cycling?
It was so much cycling we didn't have time to be arguing over politics. But basically what we found is when you're putting one foot in front of the other towards change, towards doing something together, that everything else kind of falls to the side.
Mm. And you didn't really do much training for this, you said.
No, we pretty much got on the bike and started pedaling. And you say we just kind of train as you go. You know, one day is a little harder, the next day is a little easier, and the next day is a little easier.
That's it.
By the time we got done, it got pretty easy.
All right, easy. Yeah. They say easy. All right. So what do you want people to know who are watching this documentary? And tell us where you can see it.
You can see, come and join us today at Scruffy City Hall from 6 to 9, roughly. We'll be hanging out, having a good time, and watching the film together. I think we just like people to realize that you can work together. There are ways that you can find to accomplish things together, mm-hmm. if you just find them. What
was the biggest challenge that you found in this ride?
I think the biggest challenge was just the day-to-day grind of it all. I mean, going solo trip was pretty simple because you're by yourself. On this trip, we had 2 camera guys also, so there was more of a team and keeping everybody on the same page and keeping everybody working towards that goal.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the biggest thing.
I would agree with that, because when you're on a solo trip, you just do whatever comes to mind, you know, but when you have a whole team, you have to, there's a lot of orchestrating you have to do. So that would have been harder.
So you're going to do it again, and we've got a new ride coming up. Tell us about that.
So we're getting ready to bicycle from New Orleans to Toronto, Canada, and we will be exploring the pursuit of freedom. We'll be telling stories of families fighting and going through whatever they have to go through to reach freedom. It's going to be a beautiful ride.
And there will be another documentary on that as well.
Correct.
Exactly.
Do we have a launch date, or we don't know yet? That's still to be determined.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. We'll be taking off Memorial Day. That's kind of the way it's working out, Memorial Day to the 4th of July.
Okay. Well, good luck to you, and I think it's awesome what you guys are doing.
Well,
so
thank you.
Thanks for stopping in.